सदाशिवसमारम्भां शङ्कराचार्यमध्यमाम् अस्मदाचार्यपर्यन्तां वन्दे गुरुपरम्पराम्. Page 146, verse 39. अकालत्वाददेशत्वात् अधिक्त्वादनिमित्ततः आत्मनो नैव कालादेः अपेक्षा ध्यायतः सदा. In Jnana Yoga, 3 types of sadhanas are mentioned: Shravanam, Mananam and Nididhyasanam. Shravanam, listening to scriptures, prasthanatrayam, from a competent teacher for a length of time is known as Shravanam. Then one has to do Mananam, analysis, to remove the doubts and to remove viparita bhavana, habitual orientation. One has to do nididhyasanam. These 3 sadhanas one has to go through for a length of time. Person to person it differs. How long? Person to person it differs. Therefore, Acharya writes certain texts or some slokas especially for nididhyasana purpose. In Viveka Chudamani also, a number of verses for nididhyasanam. Nirvana Shatkam is for nididhyasanam. In this portion also, these are all nididhyasana mantras. From first verse onwards up to 11th verse in this chapter, Atma Anatma Viveka or Sakshi Ahankara Viveka was given. First verse to 11th verse, Atma Anatma Viveka. From 12th verse onwards up to 40th verse, Sakshi Brahma Aikyam is given. Sakshi Brahma Aikyam or Aikya Jnana Phalam. The result, the benefit comes out of Aikya Jnanam. Jnana means knowledge. Aikya means oneness. I, the Jivatma, am non-different from the Paramatma. I am one with Paramatma all the time. I am never Jivatma. Ignorant Paramatma is Jivatma. Enlightened Jivatma is Paramatma. The Sishya is Paramatma only, but ignorant Paramatma. Guru is supposed to be enlightened Jivatma, who is none other than Paramatma. Okay, don't search in any books. These are all only just for our entertainment. We can use these words. Ignorant Paramatma is Jivatma sitting in the class and studying to recognize, to become enlightened Jivatma. You are all becoming enlightened Jivatmas, almost closer. Enlightened Jivatmas are Paramatma only. Because the Jivatma, a mixture, higher I, lower I. The Guru is talking from the higher I standpoint. Sishya is listening from the lower I standpoint, Ahankara standpoint. Ears together. Sishya is not able to leave the Ahankara standpoint. Therefore, the teaching is so tough. If I listen the Shastra from Ahankara standpoint, RC standpoint, RM standpoint, RC in reflecting medium, body standpoint, RC standpoint, Ahankara standpoint, if I listen, I can never say Brahma Satyam Jagan Mithya. Jivo Brahmaiva Naparaha is impossible. Therefore, whenever you are listening to Shastra, listen from the higher I, OC standpoint. I am original consciousness. I am pure Atman. My nature only Shastra is talking. It is like Shastra Darpanam. If I listen from that standpoint, it is easy. Therefore, Acharya is trying so much, saying, I am not having any time limitation, space-wise limitation, kala parichhedaha nasti, desha parichhedaha nasti, vastu parichhedaha api nasti. To whom? To me, the Sakshi Chaitanyam, the witness consciousness. I have to elevate myself, I have to improve myself, I have to put effort to understand my higher nature. So Acharya says, Akalatvat, Adeshatvat, Adiktvat. Since I am free from time limitation, Akalatvat, there is no time factor at all in me. Akalatvat means there is no kala apeksha for me. There is no need of following the time for me. The Atma. For me, the Atma, Sakshi Chaitanyam, I need not follow any time rules because I am beyond time principle. If I take myself as body, mind, ahankara standpoint, the kala niyama is there. So and so time you have to do this so and so ritual. Kala niyama is there. That is why after finishing puja, mantra lope, tantra lope, kriya lope, kala lope, niyama lope, shraddha lope. Please excuse me, God. Please excuse me. We have to ask. From jiva standpoint, kala lopa should not happen there. Now I am Sakshi Chaitanyam, I have no problem of this kala. Sandhya Vandanam, if a person has to do, Sandhya time has to be seen, no? Morning time, Sandhya, Sayam Sandhya, Pratas Sandhya. Pratas Sandhya he should not do in Sayam Samayam. Sayam Sandhya should not be done in the Pratah Kala. Pratah Kala Sandhya should be done in Pratah Kala only. And Sayam Sandhya should be practiced in Sayam only, evening only. So Kala Niyama is compulsory for body mind complex Ahankara Jiva. Whereas I, the Sakshi Chaitanyam, am beyond body, mind, Ahankara. Therefore Kala Niyama is not there. Kala Apeksha Nasti for me. Akalatvat. I am beyond Kala. Not only that, to perform certain rituals, Desha is prescribed. So and so place you have to do this. Sarpadosha is there, you have to go to Kalahasti. Some Shini dosha is there, you have to go to Tirunallar. And the Desham. So in Pinda Pradhanam and all, they do pinda to themselves and lifelong Kodanda Panduvano Illi Anjapivane Pandipa Shraddha Shardham Tarpana Illame Ore Vati. Then again the pair Atma Pindam. Nothing in the Atma Pindam, Enge Panduvana, not local here. You have to go to Gaya. Gaya Shraddham they say. Gaya Shraddham you have to do in Gaya, not in some other place. So Desha Niyama is there. Desha Apeksha Asti for certain rituals. Since I am free from Desha, I am beyond space, there is no Desha Niyama for me. I, the Atma, I am free from Desha limitation, space limitation. Not only that, Adiktvat Dik Apeksha api Nasti. Since I am directionless, I don't have any directions. Dik Apeksha. If you want to do certain rituals, in the morning, Pratas Sandhya you can do only in the morning. Eastern side you have to sit. Sayam Sandhya, the person has to sit western side. நான் சொல்லும் போதே ஸ்டூடெண்ட்ஸ் ஆர் ஷோயிங் த ஹேண்டு சொல்கிறதுக்கு முன்னாடி அவங்களுக்கு எல்லாம் தெரியும். ஸோ ஈஸ்டர்ன் சைடு வெஸ்டர்ன் சைடு யூ ஹேவ் டு சிட். ஃபார் மீ ஆத்மா தெர் இஸ் நோ சைடு அட் ஆல். ஸோ ஐ ஆம் ஆல் ஓவர் பர்வேடிங். தேர் ஃபார் ஈஸ்டர்ன் சைடு வெஸ்டர்ன் சைடு நாட் நெசசரி. Some rituals, directions, deity to keep in which direction, there are all restrictions, rules. Sometimes students will ask, Swamini, I want to do namaskaram. Ipdi tirumbungo, they will make me to round. So, endha pakkam paathu namaskaram pannavani they have in their mind. So, I have to turn for their sake. Suppose I stand some direction, they ask me to turn to do namaskara. Enna diktvat. Dik direction is there. But I, the Atma, I am originally free from all directions, adiktvat. Similarly, animittataha, there is no nimitta, any cause. Nimitta means cause. Suppose the eclipse comes, then grahana tarpanam to be done because of eclipse. That is called nimittam. Nimittataha, because of grahanam, grahana tarpanam. Because of amavasya, amavasya darpanam. Something or other, some nimitta is there. The child is born in jata karma. Birth is the nimittam to perform jata karma. Like that. You have to supply other varna, ashrama, dharmas also. All those nimitta karmas atmanaha naiva sambhavati. Mama atmanaha. In me, the Atma, they are not there. Naiva. What type of me? Dhyayataha Atmanaha. I am always abiding. I am meditating. Aham Brahmasmi, thought only going on all the time. I am doing what? Aham Brahmasmi. I am entertaining that vritti. That is called dhyanam, as it were. Aham Brahma eva asmi dhyayataha. When sada aham Brahma eva asmi. To such me, where is the question of kala niyama, desha niyama, dik niyama or nimittam? There is no necessity at all for me. I am Atman only. Up to here we saw in the last class. Now, in short, all Vaidika karmas are irrelevant for me, the Atma. Atma means once a Jnani, he becomes a Jnani. Aham Brahmasmi Jnanam takes place. All sadhanas are irrelevant. They are all redundant. There is no necessity of any sadhanas. All sadhanas lose their sadhana status. Once I recognize I am Atma Swarupam, all sadhanas, Karma Yoga sadhana, Upasana Yoga sadhana, Ashtanga Yoga sadhana, something you can practice to maintain the body, not to get Jnanam, not for any further refinement. Just retain your body healthily, you can practice Ashtanga Yoga. But Karma Yoga also, Panchamaha Yajnas also you can perform, but not to get refinement of the mind. Because you have already attained Jnanam. So Panchamaha Yajnas are also lose their sadhana status. Upasana, meditation or puja, archana also lose their sadhana status. But they remain in grihastha-ashrama for that person in skeletal form. That is called karma abhasa. They don't have any sadhana status. Therefore, for this jnani, they are all not required at all as a sadhana. They are all there for only loka sangraha. If at all this person practice, jnani practice all these niyamas, grahana tarpanam, shraddha karma, all these rituals, pujas, Jnani performs, but they are all called abhasam, karma abhasam, only for loka sangraha. Really speaking, they are not relevant in my life no more. That clarity comes for a jnani. There is no sentiment, there is no fear, performing out of fear, all won't be there. Jnani performs all karmas as usual with more joy, with more fulfillment. That is the idea Shankaracharya drawing here. Clear? Now we will go to the next shloka, 40. Yasmin devascha vedascha pavitram krishnamekatam vrajetan manasam tirtham yasmin snatva mruto bhavet. A doubt may come. Shastra prescribes lot of rituals for jnanis also. In Smriti it is said, Ganga tire vaset nityam Bhikshuhu moksha parayanaha. In one Smriti text it is said. What it says? Moksha parayanaha. The one who wants moksha, liberation, moksha, it is not there in the shloka. I am just quoting. Moksha parayanaha, who is committed to moksha, Ganga tire vaset nityam. Let him live near Ganga bank. Ganga tiram. Near Ganga. Rishikesh, Haridwar, somewhere, some nearby some river. Ganga tire vaset nityam bhikshuhu. Bhikshuhu means a sannyasi. Sannyasi like people are sannyasis. Bhikshuhu moksha parayanaha. Whoever moksha parayanaha is considered as a sannyasi by acharyas. But the student may not think I am a moksha parayanaha, I am a bhikshu. Student should think I am a moksha parayanaha. I am like a sannyasi, sannyasini. Even though I am in a colored dress, my mind is fully committed to moksha only. All these are enough. Artha, kama are enough. Let me make my human life meaningful, purposeful. Then I am a sannyasi. If that thought comes in the mind, you are a sannyasi. Sannyasi, mentally you are sannyasi. Mentally you are sannyasi. Physically you may not be a sannyasi, but mentally you are a sannyasi. In Sanskrit we call him as antara sannyasi. Antara sannyasi is the name, who is having internal sannyasa. So such a person should go to Ganga Tiram. He should sit there. Smriti says moksha parayanaha should go there. Then for that Acharya is answering. What is real Ganga Snanam, you know? Ganga Tirtham is Jnani's mind. Manas, mind itself. Manasam Tirtham. Manasam Tirtham. The place of pilgrimage. Tirtham means pilgrimage. The mind is the place of pilgrimage. Manasam Tirtham. What type of mind? A mind we have to supply. The mind is a place of pilgrimage. How a mind can become pilgrimage? Pilgrimage means what? A sacred place. A sacred place is called a pilgrimage center. Haridwar, Rishikesh, Rameshwaram, Kashi, Prayaga. All these are all called pilgrimage centers because they are all holy places. Acharya want to say, the holy place is here, my mind is the holy place, pilgrimage center. When our mind can become pilgrimage center? When I entertain the thought, I am pure consciousness, existence, principle, which is Satyam, Jnanam, Anantam, Brahma, which is free from all Punya, Papa. Aham Brahma Asmi, that thought when the mind is entertaining, that mind is a pilgrimage center. Where normally in pilgrimage center, all devatas come and dip in that waters. Devatas. A pilgrimage center is that where in Kumbh Mela and all, why people go in a whole huge crowd, because devatas come once in 12 years, once in 14 years, once in 100 years. They come and take dip, Mahamaham, Kumbh Mela. All devatas come and take bath. That is why all people want to go and dip in that water. Which devata will come and bless me? So like that people go there. So devatas are also waiting to take bath. Kumbh Mela is nothing but bathing time of devatas. That's all. At that time we are also going and taking bath. So and so particular time. So devatas are all go to that pilgrimage center. What is that? Devaha Manasam Tirtham. In which Manasam Tirtham Amrutaha Bhavet. The person attains immortality. Amrutaha Bhavet. Manasam Tirtham Snatva. Yasmin Snatva. By dipping in which waters? Yasmin Snatva. By dipping in which waters? Here, what is the waters? Mind. Mind is that Tirtham place. What type of mind? Enlightened or illiterate? Enlightened mind. Enlightened mind is a lightened mind. That enlightened, lightened mind is called Manasam Tirtham. In that mind, who Snatva, here Snana means dipping. Dipping means what? There also 3 times they dip. Here also Shravanam dip, Mananam dip, Nididhyasanam dip, 3 dip pannanam. Ange 3 dip ore 3 நிமிஷத்துல முடிஞ்சிடும். இங்க 30 வருஷம் 30 years. 13 minimum, 30 maximum. Okay? So the mumukshu dip in the Manasam Tirtham. In that Atma Jnanam, where in the mind Atma Jnanam is there, in that mind the person dips as it were. Snatva. Amrutaha Bhavit. Attains immortality. Devascha. Vedascha. This is Jnana Mahima. Acharya is presenting the glory of self-knowledge. Where all the gods come and take bath in pilgrimage centers. Jnani is the one who is worshipped by, adored by the Devas also. So all the gods where they dip, that Tirtham is Manasam Tirtham. Where all the gods dip, and Vedaha near Ganges, near that Dhanushkoti, people go and chant Vedic mantras. Rigveda, Yajurveda, Samaveda, Atharvana Veda mantras chanting. Lot of puja, archana with mantras. Rudram, Maharudram, so many mantras. Vishnu Sahasranama, Lalita Sahasranama. They chant near the river, Tirtham. You go and sit japa also, Parayanam also. If you do that japa or Parayanam or mantra ghosha near the river, you get lot of punya. Therefore, Vedascha and scriptures also. The mind is that river here where the gods are dipping. Veda mantras are also dipping. People generally go like that for those rivers. And all other purificatory agencies. Next word, Pavitram Krishnam Ekatam. Pavitra means all the purificatory, whatever accessories are there. By doing this I get purification. By doing this I get purification. Tirtham we are taking to get purification. Prasada we are eating to get purification. And we are doing prokshanam to take purification. And that Shadagopama, Shatari, or one Shatari vapor, அது ஒரு புண்ணியம். இந்த ஷட்டாரி வைக்கிறது, தீர்த்தம், அந்த துளசி தளம், இதெல்லாம் ஏன் பவித்ரம்? They're all refinery agencies. This Jnani has got Manasam Tirtham That Jnanam is the Tirtham where all purificatory agencies are there. In that, it is as good as dipping in all rivers. If you dip in Ganga, you are not dipping in the Krishna. If you are dipping in the Krishna, you are not dipping in the Kaveri, Narmada, so many are there. That is why people go to Kumbh Mela. At that time all rivers come and join. How they join, don't ask. This is the belief. All rivers join together. Triveni Sangamam. Why all this? Because I am going to get purification. Acharya says, what is real purificatory agency, Manasam Tirtham. When there is a Jnanam, Atma Jnanam, no other purification is required. Clear? That is Pavitram, Krishnam Ekatam. Totally become one. And all other purificatory agencies here and there are there separately. One is here, one is there, Ganga is here, Kaveri is there, Narmada is somewhere, and some purificatory places, this Pavitram place, this place and all are together in one place. Krishnam Ekatam. Totally all of them are at one place. Jnanis Antahkaranam. Jnanis Antahkaranam, all Gange cha Yamune chaiva Godavari Saraswati Narmade Sindhu Kaveri Jalesmin alla Manasi. All of them are purificatory rivers. All are there in one Jnanis Antahkaranam, by which Amrutaha Bhavet. Pavitram Krishnam Ekatam. They all become one. And Snatva Vrajet Tan Manasam Tirtham. In that place makes one immortal. Once you take bath, how can you take bath there? Tell me. As though taking bath. As though taking bath is meant for what? Tell me. Bath is meant for purification. Daily bath is for purification. Ganga bath, Yamuna bath, Godavari bath, all extra purification. All the purifications, they are available in one place. Krishnam Ekatam. Vrajet. All Devaha, Vedascha, and all other Vratams. What? Pavitram Krishnam Ekatam Vrajet. All will be one in one place. There you take bath. How you take bath? I say Upadesa Sahasri class is the taking bath ghat. Ghat Trimo. That ghat, rivers, there are having ghats. In the ghat, you go and take a dip there. Similarly, Kesari High School is like a ghat. This ghat, if you come and sit and listen, it is as good as taking bath in all rivers. It is like taking bath in Kumbh Mela. Mahamaham. We have to go Swamini Kumbh Mela. Okay, go. But Krishna says, Jnani tu Atmaiva me matam. Jnanam is like a Jnanagni. Dagdha karmani bhasmasat kurute Arjuna. Krishna Paramatma Jnanam is glorified. Where Shastram teaching is going on, that is the purificatory center. All punya, papa, everything washed off. Vidyate hridaya grandhi chidyante sarva samshayaha. Still doubt is there, samshayam is there, and do mananam. Okay. Samshayam irinda mananam pannu innume. So Shastra says that vrajet ekatam vrajet. What is that? Tan manasam tirtham. Yasmin snatva is as though bath. What is a sloka? Acharya reveling. We also should revel. Okay. Atma manasam tirtham yasmin snatva amrutaha bhavet. He becomes immortal, becomes within inverted commas, as though becoming immortal. Next shloka. Now, with this Atma Jnana Phalam is over. Sakshi Brahmana Aikyam and Jnana Phalam is over. Now, from 40th 41st 41 onwards up to 50th last shloka, again Atma Anatma Viveka. Again Atma Anatma Viveka. Druk Drishya Vivekavat. Again Acharya want to revise further enforcement to do Nididhyasanam. Sthula, Sharira, Atma, Anatma and Atma Viveka. Sukshma Sharira, Anatma and Atma Viveka. Like that he is doing. So meter also changes here. Now we will read that shloka 41. Na chasti shabdadirannanya vedana, na chasti shabdadirannanya vedana, parasparenapi na chaiva drishyate, parena drishyastu yatha rasadayah, tathaiva drishyatvat eva daihikaah. The very important shlokas Acharya want to say. This is a well-known subject only for us. Already we saw many times, but this is very, very important. Therefore, we have to dwell upon this. Two important laws, 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 Acharya is presenting here. What is that idea he is going to give here? The entire world is anatma. Body is also anatma, mind is also anatma. The world, what is the world? Nothing but prapanchaha. Prakarshena panchavidaha prapanchaha. You hear sounds, you see the forms, because panchabhutas, world is made out of panchabhutas. Panchabhutas are nothing but Shabda, Sparsha, Rupa, Rasa, Gandha. Either you hear the sounds or you see the forms and you smell or you taste or you touch. Panchabhutas having Shabda Guna, Sparsha Guna, Gandha Guna, Rupa Guna, Rasa Guna. All these 5 gunas are there. What you are doing now? You are seeing me. This is the Rupa Guna. This Rupa belongs to what? Agni Tattvam. Agni is having that Rupam. Rupam is its Gunam. And the Vayu is touching to your body is Sparsha. So Rasadayaha, Shabdadayaha. Morning onwards till night, what you are doing? Shabda, Sparsha, Rupa, Rasa, Gandha, interaction. Nothing else. Either you are seeing forms, or you are hearing sounds, or you are tasting certain things, or you are feeling the sparsha, or you are tasting something. Other than this, what we are doing? Tell me. What we are doing? Nothing. So always prapancha is made out of 5 elements. 5 elements are having Shabda, Sparsha, Rupa, Rasa, Gandha, Gunas, and they are all come under anatma, and they are all inert in nature. They cannot know themselves. Vayu cannot say, I am air principle, I am giving air to all of them. Vayu doesn't know. Similarly, waters, Rasaguna, where Rasaguna is there in waters, water can never know by itself. Water cannot know by itself. Similarly, Prithvi, the smell, Gandha Guna, where it is there, it doesn't know I am there, I am Prithvi. Prithvi doesn't know. Water doesn't know, air doesn't know. Then Vayu doesn't know its existence. That means it doesn't have the knowledge that I am so and so, because it is inert. Jadam, Jadatvat. Jadatvat, they are not able to know themselves. Either they can know each other, they cannot know themselves. Can they know each other? Can Agni knows Prithvi? Can Prithvi knows Agni? Instead of saying Agni Prithvi, I can say, can forms know the Gandha, smell? Can smell knows the forms? We can say that way also. Because Prithvi, Akasha, Jala, they have their own guna. Each guna cannot know itself. Instead of saying guna, that object. Laddu can never know that I am laddu, I am sweet. Which guna it is? Rasa guna. Belongs to whom? Which element? Waters. Correct? Water, jalam, is rasaguna pradhanam. Rasaguna, where rasa taste is there, laddu. Laddu belongs to Prithvi, waters. So, laddu cannot know I am laddu. Sugar cannot know I am sugar, I am sweet. Sugar cannot know I am sugar, I am sweet also. Sugar cannot know that I am sugar, number one. Law number one. Because it is an object. It is inert. Object is called drishyam. Drishyam is inert. Whatever is drishyam is inert. Whatever is inert is jadam. Whatever is jadam cannot know itself. This is the law number one. Law number two is that jadavastu, that inert object, which cannot know itself, it cannot know others also. They cannot know mutually also. One clip cannot know the book, book cannot know the pen, pen cannot know the clip. They cannot know either each other also. This is the second law. They cannot know themselves. நம்ம ஆத்த மாப்பிள மாதிரி அவனுக்கு புரியாது, யாராவது சொன்னாலும் புரியாதுன்னு சொன்ன மாதிரி இந்த ஆப்ஜெக்ட் கிளிப்புக்கு தான் கிளிப்புன்னு தெரியாது. கிளிப்புக்கு ஐ ஆம் கிளிப், கிளிப் டசன்ட் நோ பிகாஸ் ஜடத்வாத், திருஷ்யத்வாத். Can clip know the other things? No. Can other things know the clip? No. Jadatvat. Second law. The parasparam vedana na sambhavati. Swayam vedana api na sambhavati. They cannot know themselves, they cannot know each other, they cannot know any other thing also. Who can know that? Objects cannot know themselves because they are objects, because they are jadam, they are inert. They cannot know themselves. But who can know them? Only subject. Subject can know the objects which are inert. See, the subject alone can know the object. This is the third law. Since subject cannot know itself, object cannot know itself, swayam vedana na asti. Paraspara vedana api nasti. Vedana means knowing. Parasparam vedana api na asti. Your handbag cannot know that I am handbag, so and so lady is carrying. It doesn't know. Thank God, otherwise it will walk off. They do not know. Paraspara vedana nasti, second law. Third law is to know these objects, the subject must be there. That subject is myself. I am the subject who is knowing all the objects. I know this clip. I know the other objects also. This is plastic, this is metal. Parasparam api. I know each one is distinctly. I know the nature of that object, and I know that object because I am the subject. They are jadam, but I am sentient. I am sentient. I know this object. This is the first lesson. Anatma, Atma Viveka, lesson number 1 with 3 laws. Law number 1 is object cannot know itself. Law number 2 is objects cannot know each other. Objects can be known only by the subject. Third law. This third law you have to supply to the world. In this sloka, it is applied to the world, then to the bodies, then to the Sukshma Sariram. Sense organs you have to apply. This lesson is a known lesson or unknown lesson? Known lesson, because we are all advanced students. Bhashyam students and Upadesa Sahasri students are advanced students. Therefore, known lesson only. Pudu பாடம் கிடையாது, பழசு பாட்டம் தான். ஓகே, ஆனாலும் புதுசாக இருக்க சுவாமினி என்ன அப்போ தான் இருக்கும், எப்பவுமே புதுசாக தோணும் நமக்கு. ஓகே, லுக் இன் டு த ஸ்லோகா நவ் வித் திஸ் பேக்ரவுண்ட். शब्दादिहि अनन्य वेदनः न अस्ति. शब्दादि विहीनम. शब्दा एक्सेट्रा, साउंड्स, forms, color, forms, taste and touch, etc., etc. All objects an artham. Every object, whatever you see, shabdadihi, that is the meaning of shabdadihi here. The inert thing, shabdadihi, ananya vedanaha. Ananya vedanaha means, ananya means self. Vedanaha means not Tamil Vedana or Telugu Vedana. Vedana very Talavali Vedana. Anda Vedana illa. Vid dhatu. Vedanaha means knowing capacity. Vedanaha na asti. Shabdadihi jadaha drishyatvat ghatavat. So Shabdadihi Vedanaha na asti. They do not have objects being inert, they are not self-knowing is the meaning. Shabdadihi ananya vedanaha na asti means objects being inert, they are not self-knowing. Ananya means self, vedana means knowing. Ananya vedanaha na asti means they are not knowing themselves. Can they know parasparam? Second half of the shloka, parasparenapi nacha eva drishyate. Even mutually also, oh, you are sound, I am form. So sound is knowing the form is knowing the sound. Appeda theriyumana. Kaadu hearing capacity, that's an ear cannot know I am ear, but ear can know the I can know the ear anna adi theriyadu. Parasparenapi, mutually also they cannot know each other. Mutually also they cannot know each other. Parasparena means mutually they cannot know each other. Then how they know, how they come to be known to us na? Parena drishyahatu. Yatha rasadayaha parena drishyaha. Yatha, just as all these external objects, they are not knowing themselves. Fan is knowing by itself? No. It is known by parena. Parena drishyaha. They are known by the subject, not by itself, not by another object. They are knowing by somebody else other than the object. So parena drishyaha means they are known by the subject. An artham. Parena drishyaha yatha. Just as all the objects are not known by themselves, are not known to each other, they are known by someone else, that is the subject. Similarly, tatha eva drishyatvatah eva daihikaha. Now your bodies, all bodies also. Now you have to come to the bodies. World is over. In the world, objects cannot know themselves. They cannot know each other. They have to be known by the subject. About the world, lesson number 1 is over. Now come to your body. Whatever bodies, all bodies, daihikaha api, all the bodies are also tatha eva drishyatvatah. Tatha eva means what? Whatever I said above sentence, above first line, the same. Tatha eva, in the same manner. What? Body cannot know itself. Point number 1. You have to apply the same law. Body cannot know itself. And one body cannot know the other body. One body cannot know the other body. Body, physical body, it cannot know. It cannot know each other. Daihikaha means bodies cannot know each other. Somebody else is knowing the body inside. That's why I am body you are not saying. You are saying what? My body. Just as you say my clip. My clip, whenever you say, my good old lesson, whenever you say my clip, I am different from the clip. Parena. I am different from the clip. I am not the clip. My dog, when you say, I am not the dog. I am different from the dog. Similarly, whatever is mine is not me. Yatu yatu drishyam tatu tatu jadam. Yatu yatu jadam tatu tatu na swayam vinayate. Jadatvat, drishyatvat. It cannot know itself. So, Shariram is Jadam or not? Drishyam or not? Are you seeing the body or not? You are seeing the body. Drishyam. Yatu yatu drishyam tatu tatu Jadam. Whatever is seen by you, it is Jadam. Drishyatvat. That is the law. It cannot know itself. Body cannot know itself. Bodies cannot know each other also. They are all known by someone else. That someone is subject. Body is inert. It cannot know itself. This is about body. World is also ruled out. It is known by the subject. Objects cannot know themselves. Inert, because they are jadam. Body cannot know itself. Body cannot know other bodies also. Cannot know each other. Bodies. Because they are also jadam. Inert. What about Sukshma Shariram? Now Stula Shariram over. Anatma number 1, world. Anatma number 2, body, gross body. Anatma number 3 is mind. Next shloka. 42. Aham mametyeshana yatna vikriya. Yeshana yatna vikriya sukhadayastadvadiha pradrishyatah. Drishyatvayogacha parasparena tena drisyatam yanti tatah paro bhavan tena drisyatam yanti tatah paro bhavan. Oh, you have to split here. Okay, now the tune has come. Okay, I don't want to chant once again. Drishyatva yogacha parasparenate. You can split there. Appo nalla ragam correct varum. Okay. This meter is like that. Now he comes to the Sukshma Shariram. That Sukshma Shariram, see, up to body, everyone knows. All Hindus, especially Hindus. Whenever we perform some rituals, some punya karmas, some rituals when we perform, why you perform? To get some punya, to go to higher lokas, punya lokas. That means I am sure that this body is not going, physical body is not going, somebody is going other than physical body. Because in front of our eyes itself they are burning this body, they are cremating this body. So, then who is going to higher lokas, punya lokas, swarga, brahma loka and all? Somebody is going, traveling. May his soul is at peace. They say, our poitar, our kalamitar, poitar. Poitar and in the vadamba vitted poitar. He left the body. He left the body. This usage is there or not? He left the body. Who left the body? Somebody left the body. That somebody left the body, somebody is there other than this body. Everyone knows. For this sake, you need not come to Vedanta. Because Veda Purva Bhaga, Karma Kanda, rituals itself teaches. People knows that. Shanti, let him be peaceful. Let him be peaceful. That means this body is immaterial. They never bother about this body. He left the body, he went. Panchagni Vidya adidane. Whole Panchagni Vidya, what we saw in Mundakopanishad Bhashyam, the Jiva travels so many Shariram, Soma Shariram, is this Shariram, that Shariram, is taking a lot of Sharirams. That means, leaving this body, somebody is traveling. Is that somebody is the subject or object? Now is the question. That Sukshma Shariram is mind is also Jadam, object only. It cannot know itself, same law you have to apply. It cannot know itself, mind cannot know itself. Thought cannot know itself, I am a thought. In the mind there are many thoughts are coming. Mind is like a ocean. Thoughts are like waves. Thought cannot know the I am thought. Mind cannot know I am the mind. Because jadatvat, drishyatvat, ghatavat, whatever is object, that is why you say my mind, you say. My mind, my thoughts. I am not thought. I am not the mind. I am different from the mind. I am different from the thoughts. Somebody is knowing the mind. Somebody is knowing the thought. The thought is inert. Thought is an object of knowing. Are you? I am. That means the thought cannot know it is good thought or bad thought. Good thought cannot know I am a good thought. Bad thought cannot know I am a bad thought. Mind also. Sad mind cannot know I am sad. Happy mind cannot know I am happy. Somebody is knowing the happy mind. Somebody is knowing the sad mind. Am I right or not? My mind is so sad today. You are not sad. Your mind is sad. But mind doesn't know that it is sad. In sadness. That mind is happy, mind doesn't know it is in happy mood now. But somebody else is knowing that mind. Whatever is known by someone, that known object, that one is Jadam. It cannot know itself because it is Jadam. It cannot know, minds cannot know each other. That's why husband's mind, wife cannot know. Even after marrying 50 years, 50th marriage, wedding day. They cannot understand. Mind cannot know each other. Thoughts cannot know each other. Flower thought cannot know the clip thought cannot know the flower thought. Raga vritti, dvesha vritti, sukha vritti. All are different. All are known by someone. That someone is called the subject. I, the Sakshi Chaitanyam, am the knower. Different from Parena, who is different from the thought, from the mind. Now look into the shloka. Aham mama iti. Aham mama iti. Aham means I am, that thought. Mama, this is mine, that thought. Mama vritti. Ahankara vritti, mamakara vritti. Not only that, yeshana, desire. Yeshana means desire. Kama. Yatna means effort. Prayatnam. Kriya, action. Sukhadayaha. Sukha means comfort, favorable. Adipadat, sukha, dukkha, raga, dvesha, sukha vritti, raga vritti. All are in thought form only, vritti form only, they are all. Sukha vritti, dukkha vritti, raga vritti, dvesha vritti, daya vritti, all are in the thought form only, modifications. They are all modifications. All thoughts are modifying. Tadiha pradrishyataha, they are all objectified by me. Iha pradrishyataha, they are known by me. Drishyatva yogacha parasparena te na drishyatam. Because they belong to objects status, they cannot know each other. They are objects, drishyatva. Drishyatva yogacha. Because they are all drishyam, they are all objects, they are known by someone, they cannot know each other. Raga vritti cannot know the dvesha vritti, dvesha vritti cannot know the raga vritti. Daya vritti cannot know the prema vritti cannot know the kama vritti. They cannot know each other. Parasparena te na drishyatam. Drishyatam yanti. They cannot know each other also. Tataha bhavan paraha. Therefore you are different from them. You are bhavan. You are paraha. Different. From what? From sukha, dukkha, dvesha, raga, kama, yatna, kriya. From all of them. From mind, from thoughts. That means the entire sukshma sariram. I am not. Mano buddhya hankara chittani naham. One line, one shloka. Na aham. Paraha bhavan. You are not that. Vikriyabhyam. Tataha paraha. Tataha means vikriyabhyam. They are all modifications only. Thought modification. From that you are different. Vikriya means vritti. Vritti means modification. Thought modification. So, the consciousness I am different from all of them. The consciousness is the subject, that is myself. I am the knower of Sukshma Sariram, mind, thoughts, everything. I am the knower of the body. I am knower of the external world also. Whatever is known by me, the world, body, mind comes under anatma. The knower, I, the subject, comes under atma. Now who are you? You are body, mind, anatma, or atma, the knower? Abba, moksha enaku vandachi, pochi. You are all liberated, immortal. This is called immortality. Amrutaha bhavet. Bhavet. Already you are that Atman only. More in the next class. Purnamadah Purnamidam Purnat Purnamudachyate Purnasya Purnamadaya Purnameva Vasishyate. Om Shanti 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 Harihi Om Shri Gurubhyo Namaha Harihi Om.